Hi and welcome, this is Mark at M2M Technology with another quick tips video. Today we're going to be talking about importing into Sage 200. The first thing to do is to check the version of Sage 200 that you're using. You can do that by going into the Tools menu and choosing About Sage 200. You'll get a version number there, make a note of it, it'll come in useful later. You may have noticed a bunch of import options dotted around the place, so depending on what you want to import, go to the appropriate import option. Click on it, and when you get the window coming up on screen, press the F1 button on your keyboard. That brings up the help file. The help file contains some sample import files and some explanation files, so that you know what you're importing and how you're going to do it. The XML file gives you the information. The CSV file is a good starting point for creating your own import file. Once you've created your import file, you can then run the import routine and choose to validate only. This will do a pretend import and it will tell you of any errors. Then you fix all those errors and run the validation routine again. And once it's happy, you're then ready to import. If you need to open a CSV file in Excel, you've got to import it as text. You can't just double click on it, that will break it. Here's how you do it in the version of Excel that I've got, but of course yours might be different. Once you're happy that the import file contains the information you want and the validation passes, you can then import it, and you've now imported some stock records. In the latest version, you can import files like you've always been able to do, but you're also able to import a file and use that to change a record that's already in the system. You can import things like changes of supplier address, changes of bank details. Just because some of the information is already in the program doesn't mean you have to then do it all manually in the program from here. You can still import files, which is nice. So if you're on 12.00.0031 or higher, you get an extra tick box in the import routine, just here. One final thing to mention, particularly useful for people who are setting up new companies or sister companies, you can also export the information out of Sage 200. There are the export options like you can see here, but many or most of the screens in Sage 200 can be right-clicked on and exported to Excel. So if you've got a list of customers that you want to see in another company, organise that list into something like the import format that you're going to need, export it to Excel, jiggle it about a bit, and then import it into your new company. Now, if you've ever tried to do this yourself, you'll understand that I'm glossing over and simplifying a whole bunch of complicated and annoying things that get quite fiddly. But none of those are really practical or suitable to cover in this kind of video, and if you do have any problems, please get in touch. You can call us on 01245 494847, email us servicedesk@m2mit.uk, or visit our websites support.m2m.host or the m2mit.uk website. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much and see you next time.